Hello men, this is new. This is a game I've been following for a while. It's from the Zoetrope guys, the guys who did Loath and Older, Darkness Within, those games. I let's played one of them and started the second. I'm meaning to get to that, but this isn't a direct sequel, so doing this now is not going to be a bad thing. It just released today, so without further ado, let's get Lovecraft. I see my crosshair. Now it's gone.
All life is only a set of pictures in the brain, among which there is no difference betwixt those born of real things and those born of inward dreamings.
Oh, good old HP. You racist bastard. Awe me with your shit. Ah. Well, this looks weird and pretty. Not sure I like the weird effect at the bottom half of the screen. It seems sort of like I'm looking through a screen. Oh. Is the guy gonna talk at us?
No more can we harbor ourselves at the safest shores, for there are things that cannot be undone.
Weird lamp.
Dr. Faust, is that you?
They did that in Darkness Within 2 as well. You walk up behind someone, and when he turns, he has a weird face. Please no. The fuck? The upgrade to the...
Oh, my head. The pain. It is unbearable.
I'm not allowed to move. Oh, there we go.
The pain is subsiding. I thought my head was about to explode.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Damn. Okay, here we go. Something 1949. Observation notes of the 4th initiation session. 7:05 p.m. All the participant consumed by Deswera mixture 5 minutes ago. Consumed the Deswera mixture 5 minutes ago, and they have entered some kind of altered state of consciousness. All of them are now vaguely mumbling in their sleep, like they are chanting something, but the sounds are not conscious. They seem restless. I detect movements in their limbs, and as always, I wonder if it is because of something they are actually seeing beyond. 10 minutes later. As always, the device is humming and glowing. But this time, the atmosphere is different to the previous sessions. Whatever the reason for this might be, it feels almost like the fantastic device is signaling something in code I don't recognize. It is becoming more and more stressful to be alone here, in the midst of this cold, dim, incense-filled room. 4 minutes later, it sounds to me like the intensity of the subject's mumblings is much stronger now. Colors and shades are dancing on the walls with the rhythmic ins and outs of the device. I can hear the wind howling outside. Maybe a snowstorm is approaching, or something even worse. 5 minutes later. Exactly 5 minutes and 3 seconds have passed now. They have drifted beyond my area of expertise and guidance. I cannot do anything further except wish for their safe return. What, did they fly off or something? Also, the mouse sensitivity is so low, it's ridiculous. I think I turned it all the way up. Yeah, it's at 100%, but so slow. Probably look around the fucking room before fucking with the device.
This device, its noises are resonating in my mind. This device,
Okay.
its noises are resonating in my mind.
That's not a door. Neither is that. Oh. Are you for me? You were for me. You're much less bright with when you're in my hand. Oh god. It feels even slower now. More reading. Upalout Expedition Handbook. So we're in the Arctic? Yeah, Arctic Expedition, 1948 or 6. Something something. By Derby Pickman. Oh. Uh-oh. Can I open it? No. Wait. Ah. Do I have to save manually, I wonder? The other games you couldn't die in them, but the floor was sort of optional. Oh, you could actually die, but very rarely, and the floor was kind of optional sometimes. So let's just make sure we're good here. Getting Penumbra vibe. A less dilapidated Penumbra research place.
Hello? Anybody here?
What was it called? Oh man, the sensitivity
Where is everybody?
fucking with me. I'm stuck as well. Now he'll move. Okay. Ship. Put out expedition relay period. Hey, hold on. Can I? So we found Satan, did we? Familiar visits the lower chambers once more in the form of a black cat. Yay! Its spectral images echo throughout the 7 rooms. What sin called it out from its hollow looming, dim and ghost-like? Cat's not. Nikolai Hansen. Expected snowstorm. A strong snowstorm is expected to hit for the next 2 weeks. It is in utmost importance to take all the cautionary measures and inform the responsible personnel when going outside. Please be aware that the radio connecting between the base and the ship may not be available during this period. Okay. Oh.
Locked.
Stuck.
Looks like we're having a power problem right now.
Where do I recognize this guy's voice from? Fragile keep dry.
Locked.
Ah. Well now.
It's locked.
Okay, so all the ones with the little thing. I would understand if it... Normally electric doors that don't work like that are because they are... because there's an electromagnet closing them, but that thing needs power. So I don't really understand. Okay, I'm assuming there's a thing missing. Auxiliary power needs to be enabled manually from the outside. Ew. Okay. So not the old find a fuse puzzle. Weather notice. We've read that. Supervisor Johan de Witt. Attention crew members who are having problems sleeping. Examinations conducting regarding the increase of accidents led me to believe that the reason behind them is some kind of intense cabin fever. Symptoms for this are insomnia, severe headaches, seeing visions or hearing voices. Crew members who are suffering from above symptoms are required to refer to me personally for a thorough checkup. This will also be the main topic of the general meeting that will be held tomorrow after lunch. This issue poses serious problems regarding the safety at work. So it must be taken heed of soberly. Medical practitioner and his signature. Stop those bloody sessions. Some man finds crayon or something to write that shit with. Okay, so I'm thinking this is outside. So let's just save in case. It's cold as shit out there, I assume, so we might be on a timer. So let's just be sure. Very penumbra-y, this. Why is my light sort of pink? Should I wander in the snowstorm away from the lights? I probably shouldn't wander in the snowstorm away from the lights. That's what I'm doing right now, isn't it? This over here looks important. I might miss something. What's in this pit? This is not where we came out, but it says to turn the light on from the outside, so I'm assuming...
My mind is cloudy. And all I can remember is the successful establishment of the Upper Antarctic base. And after that, nothing is clear in my mind.
Upper Ward. Okay. Yeah, this is where we came out. But it says... What? It says to turn on the shit from the outside, so I'm assuming the actual thing I need to interact with is outside, not in here, unless outside counts a little room or something. But let's have a look in here. Ah, I see. I'm playing too much Prey. Assuming he'd say something if it's actually working. Huh. Actually worked slamming it enough times. It was just ice. Let's see. Oh. Tape. Sure, it's mine now. Hello, tiny generator. It's not a tractor, by the way, I know this. Ah, we've taped it. Okay. Needs gas.
Tank is empty.
How long will that much go, I guess? Back in you go, mate. I assume I turn it on from out here.
Locked.
Can't kick that one open. If the door gives a little bit like that, you should be able to kick it open. Aha! Got the achievement Sparky. Well no, let's go back. Save once again because I'm paranoid. There might be a quick save button, so I don't always take people out of. Oh Jesus! Quick save. Okay, 5 as usual. Gonna be using that. That should take you guys less out of the experience, and myself for that matter. Wait a minute. No, it was a door, but. Gate or whatever, but will there be light? There's light, kind of. Enough so that we don't have our the torch still on, okay. I don't need this. No, fuck off. F5. I see dude face. I must have my laudanum. It's just a dude though. If it had been some weird shape, I probably would have cared more. Okay, let's wait, we're going up. Let's go see where... Actually, let's check this first, then we go see where the face is. I can't sprint. It seems. Infirmary. Anyone infirm? Yeah, only one bed. Oh, uncontrolled crouches me. I wonder if I can only pick shit up when I need it, or if I can just hoard shit for future puzzles. That was a bit of a dumb way for that to open. I suppose it's not supposed to block this one. It's quite fancy that they have bound books about this expedition, despite being on this expedition. I'm not sure how that works. Do I open this? Might be able to herb some shit together. Oh fuck, I forgot how to pronounce it again. Statement of consent. By signing this document, you are agreeing to the terms written below. False statements made knowingly or willfully, including affidavits and other supporting documents submitted therewith, may be punishable. I hereby declare that I consent to perform my daily duties to the best of my ability. Listening to the judgment of the expedition leader, Dr. Faust. Isn't that just Dr. Fist in German? That seems like the sort of guy you want leading you, I guess. And participate in a series of medical sessions as needed at the Arctic base. The risks of participating in the aforementioned medical sessions have been fully explained to me. Any questions I have regarding the procedure, why it is necessary, its benefits, and risks have been answered to my satisfaction. Therefore, I give my informed consent to the performance of the procedure by signing the statement of consent. Okay. Can we actually see who signed it? Yeah. Okay, so we see Johan de Witt, which is one of the only names we've seen so far, and he seems he's signed it. I don't know about the others, but is that relevant? I don't know. Who knows? Painkiller stuff. Alright. Let's go see where Satan went. It just automatically saved up there, I see. I'm not too sure I like that. That looks like a fuse.
Oh, it smells awful in here.
This is a much different formula from the other games, it seems. Loaf-Nolder, you had to brain stuff together. This is more straightforward.
It's stuck.
Can I move these then? Seems everyone just up and left. There's no corpses.
It's stuck.
Can you see my hand? No. Oh yeah,
open.
that door. I've been in the infirmary, okay. Oh, Satan!
Locked. Locked. If his coat is just right here, where is he now?
Nikolai Gorgobald, the portrait. I wonder if I can open these. If there's something I'm doing wrong.
It's locked. Locked.
Oh, physics.
If his coat is just right here, where is he now? Locked. It's locked.
Which one of these are we? I wonder. It's not either of the ones we opened because he referred to someone as he, and I don't know if we're wearing the coat. Okay, I just heard a door close.
It's stuck.
I assume that means use item on there, which might be this thing. No? Hidden planets of great antiquity. Plants. Okay, not planets. So weird. Man has all his shit on his desk, but nothing in his cupboard. due to gameplay, I think it must be somewhere in the middle. So you don't just guess it immediately. The thing is, I don't exactly know what I'm doing for, and that sounded like the door behind me. Please don't kill me, please don't kill me.
Stuck.
Wait, was it this thing opening? Does this have anything to do with it? In the back one there? I'm assuming this needs to turn green or something. I heard something there. What is it I keep hearing? What the fuck is going on? Fucking bastard. Okay, I'll come back to this. I probably need a hint from somewhere else to try and figure out what the fuck I'm actually doing.
Locked. Locked.
Do we only have the flashlight out when it's actually needed? Like,
Did I lock my door? I don't remember where my keys are.
oh, we're Frank Gilman. Okay. That's a bit of a weird name. At least we're not fucking Mr. What was his name from Love Nolder? Mr. Pisspod. Nice. So I'm a man and his fat child. Aha. These nightmares have become unbearable. I still see the same man in my nocturnal visions, but now he is holding something in his hand, which I believe to be a lotus flower. I seem to be continuing this grave and serious conversation again and again, but I still can't remember the contents. During working hours sometimes I hear his voice through the radio. Cannot form a meaningful sentence, but more like some unconscious muttering. I'm afraid to tell anyone about this, for I hate the very idea of the suspicion I'll probably be facing. Fair enough. Well, that was the guy we saw, I assume. He was, however, not holding flowers. Another jacket. Butterfly. Oh, this guy has his own toilet. Oh, no. No, it's just a bowl or ashtray on the thing. Can't shit in that. Oh, you can, but... 2 jackets in here. Some old dude. These guys have mustaches and eyebrows to match. Hello. What's this? I'm inclined more towards the notion that our nocturnal visions are not just faint and fantastic reflections of our waking experiences. Every time I pass into a state of dormancy somehow, I can explore while I am dreaming the vistas of grandeur. An alien prospect in a natural disposition, so vividly expressing the outer extent of this world I have yet to discover. If only I was endowed with the artistic skills to describe my visions. All I know is that this became evident after Conarium? The Conarium sessions had started. Even though I am not one of the participants, I am somehow affected. I feel I am absorbed while in an unconscious state into oblivion, crossing the line beyond the wall of sleep. Old Ferguson. I'm assuming that the Conard or whatever sessions were people being affected by that box we started up in the room with. Why do everyone have children? I was about to say ugly children, but that's redundant. Oh, hello. Johan de Witt. Okay, so we can enter another man now. John Lee found had a key.
It's locked. locked.
Okay, so that squeaky noise, that sounds like something being opened, is just ambient. Let's go open this fucking door. Okay, his thing is not here. I was about to state that it must be elsewhere then. Which is retarded, because of course it fucking would be. These don't have names though. He would use the key automatically, I assume. Don't you creak at me. Maybe it's for his... Ah!
If his coat is just right here, where is he now?
Doo-doo-doo! You have found a note about a mental problem. I've noticed a very curious and dangerous development in the psychological conditions of the whole crew that compels me to record this note as an internal diagnosis report. The problem is especially intense for 3 subjects, Dr. Barlow, Dr. Anderson, and Frank Gilman, who I have been inspecting closely since the onset of our psychological degradation. During the last 2 nights, the aforementioned subjects awoke, screaming in their beds. There we go. Oh wait, torch? Oh, in their beds. Thus affected and demoralizing all crew members. When I spoke to them personally, I noticed some serious deviations in their behavioral patterns. As time progressed, I noticed deep changes in their mental conditions. When really pushed, they clearly started to behave like someone else, which led me to believe I was facing some sort of multiple personality disorder, but it is too early to draw any conclusions. Other subjects are not too far cry from their normal personalities, but the difference is of course obvious. Their conditions is getting worse day by day, and a serious medical examination is needed to be carried out on everyone displaying such symptoms. I informed Dr. Fist and warned him about the consequences. He looked worried, but nevertheless hasn't mentioned it to me since. With the weather conditions we've been having lately, it seems extremely unlikely that we shall receive professional help from the outside world, or will be able to send anybody away for a thorough medical examination. Which is the only sane thing to do under the circumstances. Well, fuck. Oh, secret tie. Oh, it was a secret. Very fine. Okay, do we have a map? I don't think we do. I'm guessing my next thing would be to dick with this frequency. I'm, however, unsure what I'm trying to do. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so all the way at 0. Can I not just... Right. So now at that one. Okay. Oh fuck, that's not how it works. Okay, this thing is weird. There. There, I guess. Wonder how anal this fucking thing is about this shit. Brute forcing this crap. We're going to spend the rest of the set doing this, which is a few more seconds. I'm just going to go an entire way around here. We're almost there. And then next set, if this doesn't work, I'm going to go search for a clue. I don't think there's many places we haven't been though. Maybe somewhere further back. Or outside. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure this thing even tells me when I've done it. I might have to go out and press this fucking thing. Oh well, I'm enjoying myself so far. Time for watching, and until next time.